Now he just ate up the jig down on the bottom. There's the first bass of the day. That's a good looking fish. That's a really healthy one. Look at him, good colors. Wow, got him right where he should be. That's a pretty fish right there. Wow, he nailed that jig. Alright. We're gonna see if this fish would keep. I'll measure him up. That's a good looking fish. Got a nice belly on him. I think he's been feeding on fry, as most of these bass are. But they'll eat a craw from time to time too. So there's a nice fish. I'll get back to you when we get the hook out. Alright, just got the fish out the hook. Measured him up, he'd keep. So we're gonna weigh him and see how this starts off our day limit wise. I gotta turn the scale on, that might help. He's not even gonna be a pound. He's just a little guy. Yeah. He's got a good belly on him. Scale's taking forever. 14 ounces. Alright. 14-ounce bass to start things off. Not bad. Now we're gonna release him. Make sure he's alright. There he goes. Alright, good stuff. Let's go get another. Another one on the jig, hopefully. That was fun. Alright. Alright, just hooked into a nice bass on the jig. Solid 2 or 3 pounder here. Oh man, that's a big fish. Come on up here. This will help my limit out a little bit. Come on, stay down there. Don't do that. This will help my limit out, huh? Stay down, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump, please. Come on, get up here, you big fish. This is a nice 2. Come on, stay down there. Stop jumping. Gotta get you in. Come on. There we go. That's a nice 2. Wow. Jig just fell right out. Hope you guys saw that. The jig, I literally picked him out of the water and the jig fell out of his mouth. Like literally. Just flopped out of his mouth. That's a nice bass. Alright, we'll go weigh him up. I know he's a keeper, huh? We'll go weigh him up, add him to that 14-ouncer I caught earlier. We're looking pretty good for for 2 fish. 14 ounces and whatever this guy might be. Mid-2s. That's a solid fish right there. That is a solid fish. On the jig. There's the big guy. That is a good looking fish here. Very nice looking bass. This is another one of those solid fish. Like that 213. Whatever that was I caught. This scale does not have a big enough hook on it. That's one of the things about this scale. You just need a little bit bigger hook than this. Then you can weigh in the fish a little bit better. Gotta make sure that's in the right spot. It's not injuring that fish any. He's moving around. Stop that, you're gonna hurt yourself. You're You're gonna hurt yourself doing that. Come on, stop, calm down. Stop it. Stop that. Talking to it like it's a dog. Alright, scale still yelling at me. 211. Nice. 211. That's a good fish. Alright. Let this guy go. There you go. Off he goes. That's a nice bass. Alright, 211 and a 14. Cool. Let's go get another one like that on the jig. Alright, just got another fish on the jig. This one barely keeps, like just barely. So we're gonna weigh him up and add him to my 14-ounce fish and my 2-pound 11-ounce fish. This one just absolutely swallowed my jig. Barely a keeper. He's 11 ounces. That's like the bottom of bottom when it comes to bass fishing. You don't want any of those in your limit. So we get a cull of 14 ouncer and an 11 ouncer. That 211 is going to help us out though. Alright. 11, 14, and 211. Let's go get another fish. Alright, got another bass on the jig. Another keeper. So we're going to weigh him up, add him to our 3 fish. And he might be pound and 4. So we'll see. Alright, let's weigh him up. Oh no, he's bigger than I thought. Hold on. Got a funny reading. Try that again. Maybe he won't move around so much. Nope. Stop. Stop that. Stop it. God. Jeez. Nice fish, but jeez, let's calm down here, alright? Where's that spot I had him hooked? There. Oh boy. Sorry about this. Fish. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, he's 1.8. Thought he might have been 1.4, but he's 1.8. Alright, that's a good fish right there. That's a nice bass. Good 1 pound, 8 ounce largemouth. Alright, we'll add that up to our 11, our 14, and our 211. We got a 1.8 in there too. Alright, there he goes. That's a good fish. Alright, let's go get another. Alright, we're back. Got another bass on the jig, but it's a non-keeper. Little dink. This is our first bite in a while. I mean, no, not our first bite in a while, but the first fish in a while. Because I've missed so many fish. Just like... He couldn't even fit that jig in his mouth. Look at that. Just check this out. This is a finesse jig with a finesse type trailer, and he ate it, but he still couldn't fit it in his mouth. Look at that. There's no way that fish is gonna eat that. Look at that. Whatever. That's our first fish in a while. Good to see you got a fish. That would have been number 5 if she was a little bit bigger. Just put it right next to the dock. See if we can get eaten. Oh, there was one on the other side of the dock there. There's one. Fish on. Alright, don't get off now. This one is a keeper. I'm guessing. Maybe just barely, but it's a fish. Hopefully he'll keep. Come on. Get over here, bud. Alright, hopefully this fish will keep and we can weigh him in. Get another few ounces and start culling here. Knew there'd be one sitting under the dock there. Alright, we'll get back to you when I weigh this fish in, get the hook out and stuff. Alright, so this fish barely keeps. Another, like, just tiny one. Hold on, we're getting a funky reading on the scale here. And he is 13 ounces. Alright. 13-ounce bass. Now we get our 5 fish, finally. So we'll let him go. Alright, we're back. Just punching through the slop here. And I just caught this little bass, probably 11 inches, non-keeper, but nice fish. We'll let him go, see if we can get something a little bit bigger. I guess I'll go weigh him up, see if he's over 11 ounces. Nah, we won't. Alright, well, we'll get back to you with another fish. Alright, I just accidentally released another fish without videotaping him. So just let you know I caught another fish, another light little bass over by the fountain, non-keeper, probably smaller than the other one. Just letting you know I caught another one. Alright, we'll be back with more fish.